Hi, Nerd HQ. All right. I assume this might be a standing room only panel. Who's excited for the first ever Nerd HQ Walking Dead panel? Because this is standing room only, by the way, y'all collectively probably raised about $6,500 for Operation Smile, so give yourselves a round of applause. These guys have a hard out at a very particular time, so I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to bring that onto the stage. How's that sound? So without further ado, please welcome to the Nerd HQ stage, Andrew Lincoln, Danai Gurira, Stephen Young, Lauren Cohen, and Norman Reedus. Welcome, guys.
Hey, hi. I thought you were on that side.
Like, there's a disembodied voice telling us welcome. Hi.
This is a packed house.
Well,
Hey.
Good morning.
you are the Walking Dead. I mean, that's what happens. So I told you guys, you know the drill, and these guys know the drill. Oh, is there any flash photography allowed at this panel? Is there any video allowed at this panel? Is there any fun allowed at this panel? Yes! Fantastic. You're well taught. Who's got the first question? Volunteers, go ahead and point them out right here, right in front. Stand up, darling.
My question is for Norman. There is a lot of division in the fandom over whether people would like to see your character with Carroll or with Beth. And I'm just wondering if you had any preference on which direction you would like to see Darrell go in.
Why can't we all three just get along?
And I think you should just get a dog.
I want a dog too, actually. The four of us will get along.
Who's next?
My question is for all of you. No pressure, but would you guys be willing to do Smiles for Smiles after this for everyone in the panel?
Smiles for Smiles is a photo booth that we do, but these guys have to leave at 11 o'clock, so
But we'll smile for you so much while we're up here.
Yeah.
Can we do it now? Do you want to just take pictures?
That's perfect. Just start throwing money on the stage, and they'll just keep smiling. That's perfect. Who's next? Who's got the next mic? Go ahead and stand up.
Hi, my question is for Andrew. Andrew, how would your character Egg have survived in the zombie apocalypse?
Have you ever seen Egg? Do you know? That was a show I did when I was a whippersnapper, and it was a great show. But he would really have not survived. He's a great chef, so maybe he would have worked at the barbecue.
Who's next?
Oh, hi. First of all, I wanted to thank Zac because on February 27th, I tweeted him and asked if we could have a Norman Reedus panel, and he retweeted it, and now we have a Walking Dead panel, so thank you so much.
That's all these guys. You thank them. They all decided to spend their time with us.
So my name is Micah, and I know that Steven comes from a comedic background, and there's been a campaign for Norman to host SNL. So my question to each and every one of you is, would you be open to doing a hosting stint at SNL, and how would you handle comedy given that The Walking Dead is such an intense, dramatic show?
We're on a drama? I would love to. I'm just so nervous because there's so many heroes there and a lot of people I admire. I just wouldn't want to F it up. So, I don't know. Well, I doubt that I'll be asked on SNL anytime soon, but that'd be awesome.
Come on.
That's my campaign. I'm trying to I'm trying to. Yeah.
I would love to do it, but like Steven said, that I would be so nervous because I love that show. Did you see that little skit that they did of us? Did you see that? That was hysterical. And Bill Hader You know, man, he was trying to be Darrell. It was so hysterical. Yeah, I would love to, but I like you. I'd be peeing in my pants.
We're actually a very comedic cast, I think. I think, like, when the cameras aren't rolling, we're all very goofy. I've had my biggest laughs of my life from these folk. So I don't think there's anything that'll hinder anybody from doing a good job on that show. They're very goofy, everybody.
I just think Christopher Walken was the best ever, don't you think? Cowbell.
Lauren?
Me?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to do it. Sure. I'm doing it next Saturday. Psych.
Who's got the next question? Right over. If a volunteer is pointing at you like this, that means you're the next question. You, sir, go ahead.
My question is for Andrew. Without any spoilers, do you think, given that Carroll has taken care of Judith and is reconciled with Tyrese, do you think that makes it an easy decision to fully accept her as part of the group again?
Yeah.
Without spoilers.
Is that a spoiler? That's not a spoiler. That's a very reasonable suggestion. It's wrong, but yeah. Next question.
Hey guys, how are you? Good morning.
Right down here in front.
Hey, so if I say, hi, I'm Tara, can I say I met you guys now?
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Meet you. Thank you so much for being here. I think I can speak for everybody that we are all over the moon. So thank you for taking the time, first of all. And then my question is there a personality trait that you did not possess before taking on your current roles that you have now begun to adopt as
I have
a
one.
result of your time?
I say, like coming from New York, if you stop like at a deli or something, and they go, "How's your day?" You're like, "Oh, just give me a coffee. Like I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to make friends right now." But in Georgia, if you stop for a coffee, "How's your day?" Like they'll talk to you forever. So I'm a talker now, but and also I say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir all the time. Like
Yeah, that's me too. I say.
Yeah.
I definitely say y'all.
Yeah, I just say y'all. I think Norman set the craziest precedent for all of us. So like, whenever there's a camera, my finger just comes up, and then like it'd be like my mom's like, "Hey, let's take a family photo." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like you know, never mind. It's just reflex now because of this dude. So I've some accidents.
It's the same. I'm exactly the same as.
Yeah, I didn't have that before.
Such a good lad when you came.
Yeah, it's tainted.
Girl in the hat with the hand up.
We'll get her a microphone and she can. Yeah, right here.
Hi, my name is Jay. My question is for Andy. I actually worked with you for one day at Walker Stalker Con in Atlanta, and you don't.
Hey.
Hi. You don't really do.
Did I kill you?
No, I was next to you at your table.
Oh, what a shame.
I was wondering. You don't do cons, and a lot of us are wondering if you would be open to doing more of them.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I don't do it is because when I film, my family's with me, so my kind of weekends are precious. But I did do the Walker Stalker con. It always sounds so weird saying Walker Stalker. Yeah, and I probably will do that again. Do you want me to say it officially here? I will be doing it again.
Stand up if you got the next question. Right over there.
Hi, Norman. I made a drawing for your fan art book over here.
Oh, over to the right. Over to the right.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I made a drawing for your fan art book, and I just wanted to ask the cast, what is your most memorable piece of fan art or fan tribute?
There's a bunch. I get a lot of my cat. My cat's like famous. It's really weird. Wow. I got this really cool painting that had all the Nashville stars from a painter in Nashville, and it had like Willie Nelson and all these different Nashville stars on it, which is pretty cool. And they were all zombies. That was cool. And then also when Obama won the presidency, I have this one guy did a painting, but he gave me the original sketch art. And Andy's Obama. I'm Biden. It's very, very strange. Biden with no sleeves looks really wrong. And that was pretty cool.
I got this really strange, it was cool though. It was from this episode where, like in season 3, she carved bitergram, as Merle called it, where she used bits of a zombie to tell him to go back and not chase after her anymore, after which he did chase after her and she took out a bunch of his men. And so someone made a little Zen garden for me out of it. Like, literally, it was like a box, like it looked like I sent it to Gimple because he wrote that episode, and I sent a picture of it. He was like, "What is that?" Like, then I was like, "You have to really look." And then if you really look, it looks like a little garden, a little green, but then it actually is like biter parts saying "go back." And the lady was like, "I started to go a little crazy because I had to stare at that for so long to get it right," but it was very cool.
I got an Andy ninja. I went to Japan. I had an amazing trip to Japan, and I got this little thing. I didn't know what it was, and it was a tiny little ninja with my face on it. So cool.
I got a proposal from a 6-year-old. That was my most memorable. That was at a convention in Boston, and he came up, and he was actually dressed as Darrell Dixon, to help his chances. And he came up, and he was very composed, and he had a really carefully drawn crayon picture of me, and it said on the back, it said "turn over," and on the back it said "will you?" And then he got down on one knee and said, "marry me." It was one of the most. Yes, very smart kid. I said yes.
You guys get cool things. You guys get like nice things. Did you say memorable? I got a porn with my face superimposed on it.
What?
But he likes it.
Next question.
I've got some questions from Facebook over here. Let's see. The Nerd Machine Facebook page for Norman Reed is from Kimberly L. Kimberly L says, "How do you think Darrell sees Carroll, as a love interest or more of a mother figure?"
Neither, really. They're very like-minded. They come from the same sort of abused background, and they're very fond of each other. But I don't know if it's gonna go one way or the other. Definitely not the mother one. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She would kill whoever wrote that. Yeah, I think it's deeper than all. You know, I don't want to play this dude like he's got game or anything. You know, the moments in between are more important, and I think it's a much more intimate relationship not being one of those two things. You know, so neither.
Cool. Who's got the next right here?
Hey, so I'm never gonna get this chance again. Can I just get a fist bump from anybody up there? Just...
Come on, let's do it all.
I need a tissue.
What?
Okay, so loved you as Vivian Volka, awesome. Boondocks, what else is there to say about it? So after something like what happened in the last episode, what's the transition like going from some of those really intense scenes to back to your trailer where people are telling jokes and having a good time? Like, how do you just get out of that when you take someone's...
When we shot that scene, the love bite scene you're talking about?
You could call it that.
Yeah, that was at 4:00 in the morning, and I had to bite raw chicken out of somebody's neck that I just met, and he was terrified of me. This man. I had a mouthful of blood, and then I had to gut a man with a knife, and he spat blood directly in my eyes. And even Norman came up to me at the end of it and just said, "You look crazy, man. You look really crazy." Like this. And at one point,
scary crazy.
Yeah, and weird. Then Donna, the makeup lady, came up to me, and I was like, "I'm fine. I'm fine." pouring out of my eyes, and it was like, fine, let's do it again, like this. And I don't remember much after that.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Well, the beauty of Andy, though, is that he goes to those really dark places so beautifully, and of course embodies them so beautifully. But he always retains his manners. He's always so pleasant.
Thank you very much for the. Yeah, get away with me, but thank you.
Who's got the next one? Volunteers, point them out. Right here.
Hey guys, love the show. I had a question for you. If you could have anybody guest star in a show with you guys, who would it be?
Slash.
Yeah, maybe Pee Wee Herman would be fun.
I'll take Alfre Woodard.
Sharon Stone? I just thought that'd be the most random thing.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, Bill Murray would be good.
Next question. Volunteers, help us just point them out. There you go, sir.
Hey guys, thanks for taking the time out of your schedule to
Look at that!
Ah, and he's dead.
This guy kind of touched on it, but who's been your favorite person that's been on the show with you, famous or anybody that's had a cameo?
Too hard.
Yeah.
The whole of the Jonas Brothers, but nobody knows it was them. It wasn't really.
I'd say every single person that kind of graces our show has a really lasting impact, and I think that's really the beauty of it all. I miss the old school gang quite a bit.
You know what? We're so lucky this Comic-Con because the incredible actors Sarah Wayne Callies, who played my wife, and John Bernthal are here. You know, Anne Rooker. Everybody's here. It's this amazing party, and I miss those guys because they were the originals. They were the kind of original DNA of the show.
Jeff DeMond, Rory Holden. Yeah.
Holden, yeah, man. I miss Holden so much.
Is she here? Is Dumb and Dumber
Is
here?
Dumb and Dumber?
Should
I want to see that. I can't wait to see because she is funny. You think Steven's funny? Holden, she's really funny. She's amazing.
Give a little shout out to the stunt zombies. I do love the stunt zombies. They do an amazing job, and they allow us to do really cool stuff, and they go all the way for us. And I mean, like the time when he had to like hit one with the car when we're coming after the herd, and we're just like driving, and he's hitting on my side of the car, and I'm like, oh my God, we're killing him! But like he'd get up and do it again. It was like, my God, these guys are amazing. So just wanted to give them
we beat
some
the
love.
crap out of them. Yeah, and we constantly step on them. Yeah.
Yeah, but Norman, you beat the crap out of everybody that joins the show. It's a rites of passage, right?
Leave me alone.
I'm fine.
Who's got the next one?
Hi, my name is Ashlyn. Some of the most pivotal moments in the show are on the season finales. So I just wanted to know if you have a favorite season finale or mid-season finale.
I think the most memorable mid-season for me was when Herschel died. Yeah, that still is with all of us a lot. I feel like that just happened. It's I think a testament to the show that the deaths that are the hardest to get over are it's often why people go. I don't know, actually. I was just going to go into a big thing, but I don't want to bring it down.
I think the Sophia mid-season finale was really intense as well. That was... Every answer we give is going to be,
There's the one where we have the maypole at the end and everybody's saying... No, that hasn't happened yet.
Spoiler.
What's your guys' favorite?
Sophia.
Yeah, that was pretty shocking.
Those are the only two we mentioned, and that's the one.
Way to be original.
They don't watch the show, actually. They're like, the Sophia one and then the Herschel one.
Yeah, and the maypole.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, see, now you've just opened up Pandora's
Yeah, I'm sorry.
box.
Yeah,
Now it's a free
My
call.
bad.
There's 3.
Lauren, that's for you. There you go. I'm just your local barista now, apparently. That's what's up. Who's got the next question?
Barista.
Right over here. Yes, sir, on the left.
Hi, my name is Jason, and this is for Rick. If Carl were to...
I think that's you. Yeah.
It's just pretend.
Hey, Jason.
If Carl were to get bitten, would you shoot him, or how would you handle it?
What's wrong with you?
Shoot him.
He's happy with himself.
That is the most twisted question we've officially had. And we've had some weird ones. Jason, sit down. I think he should kill me. That's how it should end. Oh no. Oh. Give me a coffee.
Who's got the next question? Right here in front of you. Left.
I just want to say how excited I am to see Kung Fu Grip Rick back. I'm excited for the next season. Got to see the upcoming trailer in Hall H yesterday, which was really exciting. So I want to thank you guys. My question is for the whole panel. At the end of the day, do you guys feel like you're more taxed by the physical stuff, or is it the emotional things that really take a long time for you guys to come down from?
Sometimes the emotional stuff is a really good release because you have to build up so much tension to be in the physical place we offer the show that when you get to, like, Andy does, like, scream, or, like, Maggie does cry, it's really kind of, it all just seems to balance out, you know? I think that's why we're such goofs outside of everything, because that's the only thing that isn't in the show.
I think and also the feeling is, as a release, you really just, if you feel like you've done it and you've released it, you actually feel like done, like your tank is empty. So you just really want to just go and sleep, you know? It's like, I let it out. It's out there. It's in there. I gave it to the character, and now I'm spent. So it doesn't, you know, it's kind of like the bed is the best way to get out of it, you know? You've got to go lie down.
I did a Dukes of Hazzard jump on the hood of a car the other day. And that was one of the most exciting moments in my career. It wasn't scripted, and I just started running, and I tried it out. I went, well, it might work. And I ran, and I did a sort of Bo Luke. What? You know, a 40-year-old man going, what? And I was so proud of myself. And a few of the camera crew were like, yeah! And I was like, fuck yeah. And then in the morning, I got out of bed like a very old man. And I thought I had tick bites on my arse. And my wife went, you have friction burns on both cheeks.
And then I slapped myself in the face with a spinal cord. As you do.
Yeah, that was the same sequence. Yeah.
I think the physical part is actually really fun. It gets hard because the weather's tough and it's hot, but what's great is the show is so heavy sometimes that we'll be like lined up in a stance, like hiding behind a bush with like a bunch of guns or something, and then Andy will look back and be like, yeah, this shit's awesome. Like, we're playing, you know, cops and robbers, and we're just making it, and people are watching it and they're digging it, and you know, it's the greatest job in the world, so it's a blast. Yeah, it's awesome.
Norm.
Coffee. Get him some coffee.
Norman, did you have anything to add to all that stuff?
Everything hurts, but it hurts good. You know what I mean? I remember stabbing Merle in the face. I read that script and I was like, oh, this day's gonna suck on so many levels. But it is really hot there. And I mean, my first day ever on the show, Andy sticks a gun in my face, and Bernthal, John, puts me in a headlock and tackles me on. I had whiplash. My second morning ever on this show, I couldn't lift my head off my pillow. And it's
You should have thrown 8 squirrels at us.
that was a weird day. They're all weird days. Oh my God. Every day is weird. And every day's painful.
But we get to be so messy on the show. I mean, you guys see it, like, we're filthy, we're sweaty, and that's all real. And we get to be that way in our spirit, too. And that's, I just don't know if there's ever been a job or will be a job that feels quite so free like that. So
You just have a filthy spirit. Is that what you're saying?
Not what I meant.
Okay, okay.
Hi, all.
Who's got the next one? Right over here on the left.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
You're all amazing, but I have to give extra love to Denai. I love Michonne so much.
Thank you.
They could have not cast a better actress for that role. So my question is specifically for you, but please, everyone answer it. Is there anyone from geek culture, whether it's books, movies, comics, a specific character that you would love to play?
I think I'm playing her, you know? And thank you so much. I love this character. I love that she's in a world that is, it feels almost, it isn't real, but it feels real because it feels like a war zone. And that's what really attracted me to the show when I watched these guys. And, as I was researching, as I was auditioning, and I watched the world these guys had created, and it just felt gritty and real and like a war zone, and true humanity was clashing. And the stuff these guys are talking about, it's like I could feel it before I got to anywhere near the job, that this was something really, really special, and these actors were doing something you don't see often, which was creating something very visceral and very human in a world that, came out of what one would traditionally call a comic book. But I love what Kirkman created. He created this chick with dreadlocks and a sword who's very real, and who's, just trying to, it was complicated and getting through the world in a way that, it sometimes is a little tricky and sometimes makes perfect sense, but she's just a really interesting chick. And so I love it. And I love being able to do it with people who are this astounding, because stepping into this world, it was already built, and I just got to be that new chick who came in and got to be a part of this. So I really think I get to do it every day. I get to work with these guys. I get to do the role I would love to do. So thank you.
Hi. Hi, up here. Up here. To your right. To your right.
Apparently, no one wants to know what any of you guys would like to play. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine.
I'll answer real quick. I really want. I've always loved Beast Boy. That'd be fun. And Spider-Man. Everybody wants to be Spider-Man.
Hi, I'm Christy, and I adore all of you, especially you, Norman. I want to
call me.
You got it. I wanted to ask you guys a little more about pranks on the show. I think a lot of us know about the prank Andy did to Norman and Norman did to Andy, and also Norman mooning Andy when he's coming down off the house. So are there any
How do you know about that?
I pay attention. Are there any others you guys can tell us about, some of the pranks behind the scenes?
Well, Stephen moons us all when we get to work every day.
It's soft. Do we prank each other that much?
There was there was Slash came on set last week, and it was so amazing just to have Slash on set. And it's amazing how much he looks like Slash. It's astonishing. And we were supposed to do this sequence and all the rest of it. And at the end of the sequence, I was kind of messing around with my lines, and I have to say, put your guns on the floor. And I wanted to say, put your Guns and Roses on the floor. For one take. And I said it, so I whispered it to Norman. I said, No, do you think I should do this? And he was like, fuck, yeah. And this is the problem with our show, is that we were so kind of pumped, and then we had to hustle the scene because we were running out of time and the rain was coming and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't do it. And that's the thing that's we don't get outtakes because we got so sort of the margin of time to sort of go, that's a cool idea. It means you don't get a close-up. So I was like, well, do I get the gag or do we want the show to be great? And I went for the gag. You'll be glad to. So you'll be seeing that in episode. Hey, spoiler!
We have another question from Facebook. Aria M wants to know, if the zombie apocalypse really happened, where would you go to ride it out and why? Not everybody at once, please.
God, maybe like Jamaica or something. Some island.
Yeah.
Pretty island.
Troy, Michigan. Wait, who's from Troy, Michigan? Shut up, you're from Troy, Michigan? What? Oh, we don't. You guys are all right. You guys are the rich ones. You guys are the rich.
That's where you should.
That's very cool.
Houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy, I would love to go to Troy.
Next question. We're right here in front. Right here in front.
How's it going, guys? Thanks for coming.
Good to see you.
Name's JJ from San Diego.
Yeah.
Hey!
First off, go to the website, buy a t-shirt, guys, online.
Amazing.
Hashtag I want my nerd HQ 2015, baby. You want these guys back, right?
You're awesome, JJ.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. Hey, I want to look like Norman, so I'll put my shades on.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. Okay, cool. So, Steve, not Glenn, Steve.
Thank you.
You are an inspiration. Your character is an inspiration to all Asian American boys looking for the hottest British girl to shag. Now, here's to some hanky-panky besides you guys. Anybody? Right here, these two?
Calm down, JJ. Calm down.
How much time does he get with his microphone?
Here's my question. Here's my question. Can you say eye to eye the last verse, last words of last season, eye to eye, explicitly, not the AMC cop-out?
Is this streaming live?
This is streaming live.
To the world?
To the world.
Then no.
Can you at least...
No, I need my boots on.
The best part of it all is that all of it was leading up to that question, which you had no idea was going there at all.
No, I had no idea. I was going to sit down once he did it.
Well, you can sit now. It's fine.
I'll sit now.
Who's got the... Thank you, JJ. Who's that? Yes, right there, sir. Right on the right.
Hi, guys. My name is Carlo. This question's for everyone. As you know, there's a lot of fake spoilers and fan theories. Do you have any favorite or memorable ones?
My favorite one was the one where they have a picture of a bus turned over and they say, "It looks like Steven was driving and everyone is dead." And it's
messed up.
anything.
It's messed up.
The bus is not even related to anybody on this stage right now. It's like,
It's so messed up.
but they are comedy gold. Like the spoiler things, they just... And then there will be excerpts from scripts, and they're full of spelling errors, which I just can't stand. And then...
It's messed up.
Who's next?
Hello. My question is, when you get a script, how much time do you have to digest it before you have to perform it? And have you ever gotten one where you were just kind of like, oh my God, how am I going to do this?
I think that's one for Denai, with all of her action.
Yeah, I will say I think they give us a good amount of time. We, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But I will say the one which Mr. Kirkman wrote, which was episode 8 of, this one I always note is the episode 8 of season 3, which is where Michonne goes up against the governor in his little man cave of madness. It was like a page and a half of action. And it was just, Michonne does this, and then he slams her against that, and then she slams it. And I'm reading it, and I'm going, okay. What? Who's supposed to do all this? Michonne, there's another Michonne, right? And then at first I was like, okay. At the end, okay, she gets him in the eye. Cool, I'm good. And then we started to actually rehearse it and start to do it, and I was like, I'm getting my ass beat. I was like, did she get a lick in here or there? I was like, okay, she gets him in the eye. And I just had to hold on to that because it was like, I was getting my ass beat, which made sense, I guess.
Anybody else want to speak to that? Next question? Next, right up the top.
At the end of the series, would you guys like to see the world get infected or the world get saved?
Saved. You
Jeez.
cynic.
He's like 13 or is already jaded. It's over. I've peaked.
Well, a third of his life, like Chandler, has been on our show.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
true.
yeah. What do you want to see? You.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Either way, it'd be cool.
I think you should show run next season.
Is that Scott Gimple over there?
That's awesome.
Who's the next one? Right up top here on the left.
Hi, my name is Nadia. My question is, what is the grossest or most revolting scene you've ever shot?
I like the one where Andy and I were
gut bag?
The gut bag. Yeah, cutting open the zombie, trying to find the remains of Sophia inside, because we cut that for a long time, and then there was a tube inside of it that blew hot, stinky air in our face, and it kind of went. It was insane.
Yeah, it was.
You know, to me, nothing beats episode 2, season 1.
I was gonna say guts.
I remember, we were there. We were just like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, it felt so wrong.
There's like a foot
But
on
so
my
right.
leg, on my arm. There's like a foot, like intestines.
Yeah.
And then the fat that they would put on.
Yeah, the worst bit is the fat that they were flicking on you. In between, oh, you need a bit more fat. Hold on.
I liked painting the signs, actually. Gutting the walker, making the blood signs. Glenn, go to Terminus. That was good. That was
That's
messy.
gnarly.
By the end of that episode, that was the bloodiest. For Maggie, that was the bloodiest.
Yeah, it's always guts. It's always guts related. I mean, when I cut a zombie open when I'm fighting Merle, and he had to all his guts had to land on me, and then I had to wear the guts for 3 episodes.
I remember that day.
Yeah.
You were a curmudgeon that day.
Yeah, I was. Because we didn't get the cut, the director was like, we didn't get the cut in the right time, so change clothes, we'll do it again. And I was like, really? De-gut and re-gut, 2-3 times, and then wear it for 3 episodes. Yeah, that's how I met Rick.
That's
Yeah.
when we met.
That's where we met.
Just covered in guts. Who's got the next one?
Hey guys.
Right here on the left.
I was wondering if working in this genre has opened up any new interests for you.
Murder? Just kidding.
Like interest is in survival or zombies or.
Yeah, kind of like with the zombies, if, kind of getting immersed in this world has opened up other comics that you're interested, storylines, other post-apocalyptic scenarios.
I have a ton of weapons all of a sudden.
Norman's. I didn't know this until season 3, until I saw Norman on his motorcycle, completely in his costume with a crossbow, on his last day of work, and I went, "Is that Norman driving it?" And he went, "He steals his costume every single scene."
I steal my crossbows too, so I have a bunch of them in Manhattan, which I'm pretty sure is a felony, all over the wall.
He's basically a prepper, in costume.
Something goes down, come over. I got you.
That's where we have to write out the apocalypse.
Yeah, my house. Yeah.
Who's got the next one? Right here on the left.
Hi there, guys. My name is Angela from Belfast. I just wanted to know, yesterday I did the Walking Dead Escape as a walker, and it was more fun than a British woman who's about to turn 40 should ever have. I just wondered if you guys have ever been tempted to do cameos and get done up in the makeup, or do you ever have any of your friends, actor friends, relatives pester you to say, I want to be a zombie, I want to be in it?
Oh yeah, I have relatives who always say they want to be zombies, and I'm like, are you sure? Because you're gonna be sitting in that chair for a while, you have a lot of stuff on, and then you're gonna be in the heat, standing and or dragging yourself. And a lot of time the women wear stockings, they're wearing pantyhose, and I'm like, are you sure? Because you're gonna be a lot of heat for a long day, So I just put it through my sister because I want to, she's a pretty particular chick, and she doesn't she has to eat every couple hours, and she's very I need water, and I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna make it out there, Shadi. So I kind of deterred her, but one day maybe she might try it anyway. Who knows?
I highly recommend it.
I'll tell her.
We got time for one, maybe two more questions. Yes, right up here on the left.
So you've been in a lot of successful things before The Walking Dead, but how has things changed for you as far as being able to just walk around?
Don't hang out with Norman Reedus. That's all. If you want to get down the street.
I think it's different for all of us. It's changed dramatically, I think. But it's 99.9% awesome. So we don't freak out about it, and you guys are our people. We love all the attention.
Yeah,
if it's focused that way, it's fun.
Yeah, and the fans they're very respectful. It's never been anything weird. It's always just love, So who doesn't want some of that?
My claim to fame before this was the 1999 Troy High School Orchestra last chair. It's great.
But your solo was so killer.
Oh, so good. So good. Last chair.
Your falsetto. It's getting better and better.
We got one more right over there on the right, up top.
Hi, I'm going to try to be quick so we can squeeze another question in because I don't want to be the last. But my question is for Denai and Lauren. I heard a statistic yesterday that 1 in 4 roles on TV is for women, and you really inhabit these strong women roles. And I just wanted to know if you feel responsibility in portraying your women with a certain amount of dignity, grace, and strength, or if it's another role and that's how you approach it and you just want to do the best you can with that role.
I don't think it's any coincidence that this is the longest role I've played, and this is the type of role I most wanted to play. I love this character, not too much because I still have to know that she's a real person, but I love playing somebody who inspires. I meet so many really young girls. I have 3 younger sisters, and I meet so many really young girls whose parents and who they themselves are just really look up to the character of Maggie, and that's the most rewarding job you could ever hope for. And to do it on this show with these people, it's just like, it's literally a dream come true. I mean, literally, this is the most fun job ever, and like this whole thing that we have with you guys is like, I don't know, it's incredible. We're grateful.
Yeah, I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I do acknowledge that there is that disparity, and so I am even more thankful, and I do take it on myself to, and as we all do, to do our very best, because there's an understanding that it doesn't come easy to be in this position, and not everyone so there is sort of a thing that, oh yeah, these are girls who are playing roles that you don't always see, and so yeah, you do want to do your absolute best, and as Lauren is saying, to have the girls who come up to us and even the women who come up to us and are really, they just love that these characters exist and that they get to be strong and they get to do their thing and be complicated and be flawed, because that's the thing that, the idea of dignity, and you mentioned some words like that, you're right, but there's also the component of really wanting a character to be a person. And really wanting them to have complexity, and that's true freedom, I think. That's really giving the character, endowing it with true life, and giving that, the disparity, giving it some sort of life, is to actually say, okay, there is this disparity, therefore this character should be very much a living person. They should have issues, they should have flaws, they should not be perfect. Sometimes they shouldn't have dignity, because that's humanity, that's being human. And I think that's true freedom in a character, is them being allowed to be a person. And so we do acknowledge that, and I respect that, and I understand that, and I see that, and I appreciate that I get this opportunity. And I love that, we give it our all, and the result is that, it's received. And that's all we want, is to have something received. But it's beautiful because we work with amazing men who support our strength.
True gentlemen.
I love the women in this show. I think I love the fact that it's colorblind. This show. I love the fact that there was a line on the rooftop with Merle that said everything I wanted to say about this show, and it says there's just white meat and dark meat. There's just us and the dead. We survive this by pulling together, not apart. And that was Frank Darabont wrote this beautiful line, and I went, this is it. We're in a colorblind, genderless, classless, apocalypse, and it's kind of the perfect place as well. And I hope that that's what we try and do, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news and make yours the last question because you clearly didn't want it. But before I let everybody go, I just wanted to say I got a note that told me because we were able to sell the standing room, and thank you all for standing for so long back there, because of your guys' generosity of spirit and time and energy and spending an hour with us, and because of your guys' generosity, we actually raised $8,000 for Operation. Ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 let's put it together. Put your hands together, please. Awesome, awesome people. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, keep it going, keep it going. Was that fun? We did it! Hey, I got one little extra announcement. Row 8, seat 22. Who's in row 8, seat 22? You just won a gold bar. No, you didn't. Do we make gold bars anymore? No, you won something near that. You won an Intel Core 17 processor. So I don't know that it's under your seat. That would be fun. But whoever you are.